Привет-привет, с вами Лора и Крис, и мы играем дальше. Зоя у нас проснулась, говорят, в больнице. Пытаемся освоиться, разобраться.
Hola, sweetie. I hope these flowers will brighten your day. Love, Liv. That's cute. Liv's cute. I'm so happy to have Olivia Del Marco in my life. And Alien the cat is hands down the best electronic shop in Casablanca. I can't wait to go back. When was the last time I visited her shop? That was ages ago. Did it close down? I remember something about... what just happened? Something happened to her, to Liv. Something terrible. Okay, that was not just in my head. Something's definitely going on.
Да, что происходит?
Да, наконец-то Зоя пытается разобраться в этой спутанной реальности, перемешанной кем-то намеренно. Это, по крайней мере, очевидно.
Am I losing my mind, or is reality glitching?
Несоответствие ее собственных воспоминаний и реальной картины, которая она в данный момент видит перед глазами.
I remember feeling like the end of my bioengineering degree was impossibly far away. I can't believe I actually made it to graduation. It's almost like a dream. Come to think of it, I don't remember much from that day. I was there. I was wearing a gown, but who else was there? Dad? Reza? And what was the ceremony like?
Конечно, она не может вспомнить, потому что она и не заканчивала, она еще бросила ее еще в Касабланке.
Something's wrong. The whole graduation thing, something's definitely wrong here. We always talked about going to Svalbard. It's such an incredible place, so majestic and so alien. And I was totally geeking out about going inside the Doomsday Vault. 5 years together. Almost hard to believe. Things have been rocky time to time. It's amazing that we
Как мы все помним, они расстались.
this long. I remember we stayed at the, what was the name of that place again? And where was it? I don't remember any of it. It's weird, but I remember nothing from the trip, aside from talking to Reza about it and this photo. We were there, and we've been together for 5 years. Haven't we?
Кто-то хорошенько извратился над сознанием Зои,
No, this is
видимо.
wrong. This feels all wrong.
Зачем она это только? Зачем? Да она их кладет-то в трусы, что ли?
В руках может держать.
Точно. Руки-то у нее свободные, не надо тут.
We talked about going to Svalbard, but we never did. We broke up, and that trip, it never happened.
What are you doing, Zoe? You shouldn't be on your feet. Come on,
Фотка-то поменялась.
I'll tuck you in and read you a little story.
Она таки раскопала в своем сознании, так как должно было бы быть.
I didn't graduate. I dropped out.
Вот.
I mean,
Это тоже больше
sometimes I
похоже
wish
на
I had,
правду.
but this is a false memory.
You don't look well, Zoe. You're probably seeing things.
Самое ужасное, что пока непонятно, кто же такое с ней сделал.
I'll watch over you. I'll sing for you.
Liv had an accident. She's dead. She never sent me a get well card.
This isn't helping anyone, Zoe. You're just going to ruin everything. Please stop. Please go back to bed. Go back to sleep, Zoe.
Ей и так жилось плохо в собственной инертности. А тут еще и конкретное наслоение. И реальное. Наша обезьянка тоже несет бред.
You're imagining things, Zoe. You're very, very tired. Sleeping will help you feel better. You should go back to sleep. Just for a little while.
Явно.
А что же можно сделать тогда здесь? Ну, мы уже поняли, что наше сознание подверглось какому-то воздействию. Нашу жизнь пытаются представить в ложных каких-то картинках. И выбраться отсюда как-нибудь можно?
Mum, Dad, and me. That
Мама.
was when we moved to Casablanca.
Ага.
Mum and Dad were always moving.
Мама вообще персонаж очень интересный. Особенно у
This must have
Зои.
been the 5th or 6th home we moved into. I remember falling in love with the place
Она
as soon
вспомнит,
as
что
we
ее
got
в
there.
кому мама
It had all
погрузила.
these nooks and crannies, a balcony, and my own room with an awesome view. There were so many hiding places. Me and Mum, we played hide and seek all the time. When she came after me, she would stomp her feet and shout. What was it she'd say again? I don't actually remember her voice that well, or her face, or that she was there with Dad and me.
Наконец-то.
Mum was... she wasn't... Where was she?
Посмотрим.
Helena was never part of our lives. It was just me and Dad. She abandoned us when I was an infant. Oh my God, this isn't real. This place is a hallucination or a projection. I need to get out of here.
Look what you've done. Why couldn't you just leave things be? We could be happy here together. The both of us. Forever.
Никто никогда не будет счастлив с какой-то обезьянкой.
Now. Before it's too late. Before... Look what you've done.
Something's wrong. This place and you. You're all wrong. You're not you.
That doesn't make any sense, Zoe. Of course I'm me. I've always been me. Wonkers, your old friend. Your best friend in the whole world.
You look the same, but you don't act the same, and you don't sound the same. It's like someone put you together from memory, but they didn't get the details right. They didn't know you like I know you, and they probably figured it wouldn't matter. That's what's wrong with this whole place. It's made of memories, and some of them are not right. Europolis, Arcadia. I wasn't dreaming. They were real. This is the dream, or the dream made physical. By me. I made this, and I can see through it.
But I'm real, Zoe, aren't I?
Of course you are, Wonkers. Of course you're real.
Are you sure you don't want to play a game? We haven't played a game in so long.
I'm sorry, Wonkers.
Okay, then. Promise to wake me up later?
I promise.
Nighty-night.
I'll miss you too.
Мне кажется, она начала просыпаться.
Да, это, конечно, больше начинает подходить на больничную палату, как говорил Вонкерс о ее местонахождении. Но приятного мало. Осторожно. Да, супер.
Живо.
Вот оказывается, как выглядит Зои по-настоящему. Кто ж так с ней поступил? Это же издевательство над человеческой личностью и жизнью. Страшно проснуться и себя не узнать. Ой, мальчик, слава богу, с ним все в порядке.
Vic, stop that. It's not a toy.
Это
You could
точно.
kill someone. Someone you don't want to kill.
Send for a healer, you cretins! My legs are broken.
What do we do with her? I haven't decided yet. We have enough on Sister Alessandra to hold a summary court-martial and execute her. Or we send her to Sadir to stand trial. She'll face death. Or worse, a solitary life sentence in the black hole. To be honest, I think that decision should be yours. She must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir. Someone may want to protect her, and we can't bring her with us to
Sadir?
Mercuria. She's murdered. Our people must know the truth. Alessandra needs to stand trial for what she's done in Sadir.
Смерть.
She's murdered thousands, and she believes she's
Тебе
righteous.
еще раз можно вот это?
No, she must stand trial, but we don't know what's happening in Sadir.
Что это
Someone may
такое?
want to
Это где они
protect
сейчас
her,
находятся?
and
Прямо
we can't
здесь.
bring her
И
with us
что
to
она здесь
Mercuria.
останется, и что она здесь будет делать? Все то же самое?
Здесь судить ее будут перед судом.
Да здесь речь идет
нет.
о суде в Садире. Блин.
Здесь ее оставлять как-то совсем опасно.
Да не то, что опасно, ей здесь больно вольготно, но и так здесь у себя дома.
Нет, ну под стражей типа, наверное, скорее всего.
Смертная казнь.
Our people, she's murdered thousands, and she believes she's righteous. Nothing will be gained from sparing her life.
Давай.
Court-martial and execution. Very well. Hang her from the tower. May the goddess have mercy on your dark soul, Alessandra.
You can't do this. I have the Council's approval. There are powerful people in charge. You'll all rot in shadow. I swear to the goddess, you'll burn for eternity.
What now, Kian? We go back and we end this. Can I count on your help?
You can. When I followed you here, I had no idea. I had my suspicions. I don't trust Valmont and Saya. They've been lying to us, and they're planning something. But I was blinded by faith and my trust in the Council. I followed you so that I could arrest you, kill you, if necessary, to have my eyes open this way. A veil's been lifted, all thanks to you, and the Dolmari, of course. Your man, Liko. I failed you. I failed our nation. And I'm sorry for that, Kian, for distrusting you. I should have known better.
He should have known better than to brand me a traitor. But I understand why he made that mistake.
А что забыть?
Our friendship may never be the same, but we need to put this behind us and move on.
Почему надо простить? Что здесь такого человека?
I'm
Так?
disappointed in him.
Да ну нафиг это повременить. Человек, конечно, человек не может все знать. Он действительно ошибся по незнанию.
I'm not so sure about that, Kian. I acted rashly.
General, Harvey, I forgive you. There's one thing I must know.
Не будем таким, как
Who told you that Liko and I had gone to Gien?
Mother Utana. Don't ask me how she knew. Well, she has her sources. She urged me to follow you.
She wanted you to see this with your own eyes.
Perhaps so, but how would she know what I'd find here?
She trusted me.
Yes, although if she already knew the truth, why did she say nothing? Wouldn't it be better to keep me in Mercuria and arrest Valmont and Saya?
I'm sure she had her reasons, Harvey. Is your cloud ship ready to bring us back?
The fastest ship in the fleet. We'll be there in less than 3 days.
Enough time to lay plans along the way. I need your most trusted men to fight alongside the rebels against Vermont's troops.
They will. There are fewer of us than there are of them, but we have the light on our side. We'll follow your command, Kian. To the first mountain, if it be so. What about the Dolmari? Liko?
He's speaking to the prisoners. He'll accompany us. I'll send for him. Liko will expect his people to be brought back to Mercuria, or given free passage to wherever they want to go.
I give you my word, as soon as the conflict has been resolved.
We'll have to leave young Bit with his parents, or I'm sure he'll try to sneak on board our ship. Bit, time to go.
Его родители еще живы, кстати говоря.
Слава богу, все. А то я уже думаю, разработчики как-то это не предусмотрят. Так, приятно узнать. Это же в их силах. Кому-то сохранить жизнь, кому-то нет. Это их праздник,
Everything's
который
ready for
там...
the ceremony, Your Excellency. The engineers have informed me that the engine is ready. Whenever you wish to begin.
My men have been posted around the city, ready to handle any unrest, though I don't expect any. This being Reap Moon's Eve, most of the peasants will be too drunk to pay attention.
Is there anything else you need, Prophet?
You've done all I've asked. With the general away, there will be fewer distractions to worry about. The Office of Scientific Progress has proven itself a loyal servant to the goddess. The support from Sadir has been
А
unwavering.
кому это они так служат?
With your work,
Пророк, говорят.
Thank you, Prophet.
Интересно,
We aim
пророк.
to serve the goddess.
where is the first?
In her room, praying for the success of our mission. She did not want to overshadow this ceremony with her presence. Her humility makes her a worthy one of the six.
You deserve all the glory tonight, sister. You and the commander, of course. When I activate the engine, a new
Еще
era
в маске
will begin.
какой-то.
We will shape this world according to the wishes of the goddess. Magic will finally be eradicated. The transition may cause fear and unrest, efficiency.
Of course.
I must prepare. When I am ready, I'll send word to you. You will have the privilege of telling the people of this city they're witnessing the birth of a new era.
Harmy has returned with Kia. He's joined the resistance.
What? Who told you this?
They've been trying to recruit my men. Some have turned, though most have not.
Why didn't you inform the Prophet?
And have him cast us from the top of the tower. We'll handle this. The Prophet will never know.
Mother Utana and the First. They can't know either. They might interfere.
You take care of them. I will take care of the resistance and Harmy. Once and for all. Soon it won't even matter. Tonight, once the engine is active.
We take control, yes, I know. I just... We didn't need this. Not when we're so close, after all that we...
Don't worry yourself, sire. Proceed as planned.
Yes. Yes.
Так что же все-таки у нас Зои, когда же нам ее покажут снова? То есть девка находилась в больнице и выглядит совершенно не так, и все это получается плод ее фантазии. На самом деле это какая-нибудь наркота, лекарства и всякая дрянь подобная. Интересно, что, короче, существовало в ее жизни? Правильно было и что было ложно?
Long ago, when I was a boy, exploring the mountains close to my village, I met an old Dolmari man, herding his stone goats. Our two people were officially at war, but there were still Dolmari tribes near our village and some trade between humans and magicals. The old man spoke with kindness, fed me dried fruits, goat's milk, and told me I had magic in me, just like his grandchildren. When I returned home and told my mother, she commanded me to never speak a word of this to my father. And then she leaned in and whispered something in my ear I'll always remember. Magic, she said, is a part of everything. Magic is in the wind, rain.
Как легко изменить политическое направление, да?
It's in me, my mother said. And it's in you. Your heart, your mind, your blood. We've been at war with magic for most of my life. But I've never forgot my mother's whispered words. And I've always felt it in me. Felt that magic's a part of me. For decades I've fought it, denied it, rejected it. Tonight,
а сейчас одной пламенной речью он резко все изменил.
У Кианы этот приход был сложнее.
Ну это же для народа. Для народных масс. Стандартный политический ход. Достал из нафталина памяти слова своей матери и вперед.
Tonight, we put aside our differences, our history, our grievances, and we stand united as one. Humans and magicals, Azadi and Northlanders. We are all Arcadians. Our eyes have been opened to the truth of what's being done to magicals. The Prophet has deceived the Azadi people. The engine is a weapon aimed at us all. We don't yet know what this ceremony will bring. But if we don't act tonight, in the face of death, we shall live to regret it tomorrow. General Harmy will lead sorties against Vamon's men, force their surrender, and push through to the commander and Sister Saya. Those who refuse to lay down their arms, we fight. As hard as it will be to strike at your own brothers, there's no other choice. Your goal is to apprehend Saya and Vamon, alive if possible, dead if necessary. You'll take your commands from the General. Any misgivings you may have must be put to rest now. I trust Harmy with my life. And tonight, so shall you. The engine must be destroyed. We don't know what it's truly for or how it works, but the it means to reshape the world using its powers. This isn't magic. It's something darker than sorcery. Something older and infinitely more dangerous. Let's stop it. Let's stop them all from destroying our world, from destroying magic. Let's do this in the memory of our absent comrades.
По-моему, всегда была разница между их миром и магией. И вдруг резко стерлась граница.
Come back alive. You've received your assignments.
Пламенные речи не предполагают.
And when this night is over, let's all return here to watch the sun rise on a new Mercuria.
Восход солнца, куда же без него?
You know what to do, Kia?
Ferdaus will shut down the engine from the control room near the green. In order to do that, he needs me inside the tower.
You'll go alone.
I've been inside before. It will be easier on my own. Anna will escort Ferdaus and keep him safe.
I wish we could fight side by side tonight, but your task is more important and more perilous.
You'll have the resistance by your side.
I couldn't ask for better company. My men won't flinch from their duty. When they learned what was being done to the non-humans, or what the camps were for. I wish there was time to spread the truth further. But instead, we're forced to fight our own. We can only hope that
Да,
most
кстати,
choose
это не
to
очень
surrender,
хорошо.
rather than remain loyal to Vamon.
I'm sure they will.
Они могли бы
once they
получить
find themselves
поддержку и
facing
численный
you.
перевес. В таком случае
Civil
было бы
war is a
проще.
terrible thing, Harvey. Most men shy from it. I don't envy you your task tonight.
We do what we must. Goddess protect you, Kia. If all goes well, we'll talk again soon.
We shall.
Война, значит, да. Ты, по-моему, куда-то не туда идешь, да. Как я не люблю войнушки всякие. Алиха с нами.
That was a good speech. They will follow you to their deaths if necessary.
I hope that won't be needed. It's enough to know that we stand united. It's what we've been fighting for. And I no longer have to feel torn between two worlds. Thank you for trusting me, Liko. For convincing me to bring you to Gien. I consider you my brother, Liko. Stay safe tonight. All right. Everyone looks ready. Let's do this. For Shepard. For Enu.
For Shepard. For Bob who can see. For all who were lost. For
Что,
family.
Эну не выжила? Разве? Она
Take
вроде
care,
как
brother.
пыталась,
May your
но
goddess
не
smile
выжила.
upon you tonight.
Я не знаю.
Они просто так говорят.
Anna. Elena, we haven't
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not...
talked. And sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Kian. Really. I'm glad you're back and in one piece. We have a job to do. We can talk after.
Good, yes. After. We really should.
I'll escort Ferdaus to the engine house in the green and watch over him while he does whatever it is that he needs to do. Kian, are you sure we can trust him?
Do we have a choice? Yes, I believe we can.
Okay. He'll be ready when you found your way into the tower.
Something Hami said. Utana learned
Ну,
of my trip to
спроси, это же
Gien.
Анна
Did you tell
доложила.
Utana about Gien?
All right. Yes. Yes, I did. I did it to help you. I trust the mother. I always have, ever since... Well, you know, you and her, you saved my life half a lifetime ago. I'm sorry for trying to help.
If you hadn't told Utana, I'd be dead now. So, thank you.
That's it. Thank you. We might never see each other again, and
Поцеловать, давайте.
Hey, whoa, what?
Что?
I'm just trying to...
No, just... No,
А
that's
что
not...
это значит?
I'm sorry for... Alright,
Are we leaving soon? Because
Что это она
if
так?
we wait much
Ты
longer,
сама
I'm afraid I'll
кидается на
just curl up
шею.
into a ball and be of no use
Не
to anyone.
ожидала, что ли?
the streets are crowded
Что-то мы не
with residents, and
поняли
Lizardi are staying out of their
подобного
way. There's no better
поведения.
time.
Странно.
This whole reaping thing is giving
Она
away
же в нас
its way
влюблена
to
вроде
the
как.
vampires occupiers.
I'll find a way into the heart of the tower.
And we'll stand by and wait for you to contact us.
You still believe you can shut the engine down remotely, Firdaus?
With your help, unless it disconnected the pipes. Yes, I believe so. I know they're still waiting on the final calculations to be sent to the tower, so if we hurry...
Then let's not waste any more time.
Just get inside the tower and find the engine and contact us via the speaking tube. I'll walk you through the steps needed for me to take control, and then I'll force the engine to crash. Crash? If we feed it the wrong instructions, the engine will stop working. Like a cloud ship that, crashes into a mountainside. It's complicated, but really quite easy.
We'll have to take your word for it.
I've worked on the engine for years. I know how it operates.
Let's go. Be safe, Keon. If you die, I'll be very cross with you.
Зачем тогда, целоваться отказываешься?
Как перед опасным делом.
А вдруг в последний раз видишься, то сама на шею прыгает, то вдруг какая-то странная девушка. Неясно. Не определилась, что ли, с выбором. Ну да ладно. Нам нужно пробраться в башню, правильно? Надо найти способ, как это сделать.
Думаешь,
Не думаю, что... Где же ворон? Он же решил Киану... Что это? Он же к Киану собирался примкнуть, помнишь? Зачем столько костров? Это пожароопасную обстановку создавать.
под дождем?
Даже под дождем. Разгулявшийся народ опаснее цунами.
I'll dig wells in the endless desert before I volunteer for duty in Mercuria during Greenland ever again. If we're lucky, they'll burn the cities up. Goddess damned heretics and their pagan rituals. Good Elquin, nice Elquin, soft.
Какое-то странное веселье. Какое-то неправильное.
Что-то мне очень сильно рада.
Такое веселье может перерасти в агрессию.
Вот это.
Ой, это же... Ой, только про него как раз говорили.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reap Moon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared
То есть
among
вороны
us on
хотят
this
сжечь?
holiest of holy nights.
Мы должны
It's an
как-то что-то
affront to
сделать.
decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering fowl.
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on.
Но ворон, конечно, не теряет присутствие духа, но вообще какая-то нехорошая
The grand
ситуация.
ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity, and an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison
Тип-то
the
этот
night.
противный, это правда.
This false fowl mocked me once before and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again. All because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honouring our ancient human traditions. And
you gibbering coward! When are you going to shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Hear, hear.
And
Да,
you,
только один в поле не
you're supposed to be
воин.
keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just going to let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenceless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Coward.
Что мы можем сделать?
Hello? Help me! Misguided individuals seem to be of the opinion that we should be protecting magicals rather than protecting humanity against
What do you want, bird? I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Mercuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is running.
The tower?
Киан, нехорошо отказывать
Izadi
птичке
Tower?
в
Big
помощи.
white cloud-piercing edifice?
Маленькая
I know a
беззащитная
way into the
птичка, ей
tower.
нужно
A
помочь.
secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower. I
Тем более
swear
он
on
может
my
быть
hatchling nest.
полезным.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my
Зачем
fingers
же
and hope to
так?
die, which is a
Да.
distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
But they are carriers of foul fevers and sulphurous contagions.
И как же его
Осталось теперь
спасти?
узнать как. Что высунется?
Is to burn it with fire. The fire cleanses,
Шерстка.
the fire destroys the contagion. The fire brings the light of goodness to us all, and we shall embrace it.
Empty. Not surprising.
All the heroes, heads to the good people of Mercury. No cobblestone on
The filthiest sin, all of them. They reek of foul spirits and human sick. Welcome to Reap Moon's Eve. Which one's least filthy? Nope, they're all filthy. I feel unclean.
I can personally supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic.
I could use this to grab the bird's cage, but I'd be spotted immediately, and I can't risk sabotaging tonight's mission.
Что-то не делают.
Так, это поджигают.
Кого?
Костер просто жгут.
Господи, мне что-то показалось, наверное, я даже испугалась.
I shall watch the bird burn, along with this symbol of
Что, бухло хочешь купить?
Можно как-то отвлечь?
Ты хочешь напоить этого чувака?
And you appear to be uninebriated. For shame. Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down.
Публичное пьянство – это отвратительно.
And will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold, which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape.
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy.
I'm not some bum. A small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir?
Dragon's fire. They've even put a little fireball on the bottle. I'm not sure if that's an invitation or a warning.
Да просто взять что-то можно.
Ну да, это торговец.
Ну, опция-то есть, возьми, да и все.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swell, and a sip.
Будем?
Может, не надо? Тут дрянь.
Что побольше?
Goat's Hollow Winery. Aye.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
I'm not some...
Ты зачем ты опять пробуешь? Я не пойму, что ты делаешь-то?
Чтобы он
Which wine, sir?
в кружку налил побольше этого.
Да это уже не дегустация, это покупать, наверное, надо.
Должно получиться.
Ну попробуем.
На драконе пламя.
Magicals are diseased things. And they pleasing in appearance, some may be said to be beautiful.
Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir.
To burn it. To burn it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10.
And we shall embrace it.
I don't remember the tasting cup being quite so...
Да, это тоже вызывает сомнение, что это называется дегустацией. Это уже как-то по-другому должно называться.
No cellar door unlocked, no privy unexplored to find the last magic in our fair city. As we all know, I'm running for office in the City Watch, where I can personally supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic in Mercuria. There shall be nightly
Он еще и
burnings.
крысолов.
Это нам сейчас не
But enough
понадобится.
talk. This bewinged demon, this symbol of sorcery, this affront to humanity must burn.
Must he? Must is a very strong word. I'm not sure it's a word I'd use to...
Burn, you transmogrified necromancer! Burn!
Oh boy, here we go.
Что же, он сейчас его подожжет? Нашу птичку? Ой, надо что-то делать.
God save me! God save me! Help me! Help me!
Look, break it up. Nothing to see here. We need to get him to a healer. Now! God, let's protect us.
Птичка.
Lucky to survive the night. Right, party's over. Go on, all of you. Go home. Be with your families.
Good job. And now, get me off this blazing bonfire! I can still see flames. The flames are getting closer. You may wanna...
Давай, давай. Слава богу.
Ну,
Птичка
алгоритм
спасена.
немножко этот тип.
Да ладно, слегка перья
Talk
опалил.
about cutting things
Главное,
close.
жив.
I smell of singed plumage and smoke.
So, were you lying to me about that secret entrance to the tower?
No, I would never. Well, I totally would. That would be just like me, lying to save my tail feathers. But I was actually telling the truth. I do know a way into the tower. From below. Now, not making much of an impression on you. Okay then. Follow me, big guy, and I'll lead you through the darkness into the light. The light, in this case, being the tower. More specifically, that weird pillar of dreamy light rising into the center of the tower with all the rotating metal bits.
You mean the engine?
Is that what they call it? The weird thing with the gears and the levers and the metal whatsits? And then yes, the engine. What, you don't want to go there?
Lead the way, bird, and fast.
Crow. And I'm useful again.
Какое счастье. Нет, здорово, что они включили Ворона вновь, да? Такой достаточно качественный персонаж. Подчас болтовня его раздражает. Ну, много слишком.
Ну, все равно приятно было снова встретиться.
Такой добродушный. Это хорошо. И все за Зоей что-то все запереживала, все жду, как она будет. И, походу, дела это опять не Зоя. Да.
Imbeciles! Amateurs! Don't they know who they're dealing with? Don't they know who I... Finally! What took you so long? I've been in here for days!
You fool. How did you manage to get yourself locked up?
Some people don't appreciate art.
Come. You need to prepare the engine for the ritual.
Yes, master.
Он, окажется, тоже в этом замешан.
Ну да. Мне больше интересует, кто же этот пророк. Не может же он быть из неизвестных нам персонажей совсем-совсем типовый. Правильно?
Home sweet home. I'm sure you remember this place.
Это же это
You raided it and
таверна-то,
arrested everyone and
которая
directly
уже
contributed to closing
заброшенная.
it down for good.
Принц странник, по-моему.
Yes, bird, I remember.
Good. Yeah, it's a far cry from how it looked back in those happy days. But I missed it here. It's not bad. Also, it's Crow. My name is Crow.
What does this place have to do with the tower?
Okay, right. So, there's a secret passage leading from the cellar into a ruined subterranean city below Marcuria. Both April and Zoe used it. I've been through there a few times myself. Purely for research purposes, of course. Not to look for treasure.
Where's the cellar?
Behind the bar and to the right.